Hello guys, we are back. We're gonna play one more best of three this section, or session. And I am going to switch back to the Esper deck. Oh, did not mean to double click. Let's hop right in. Let's see if we can do better. Had some rough games. Well, this is not a hand I'm supposed to keep. But I hate mulliganing and not having lands. We'll see, but this is a pretty quick loss if we don't have a good draw. I just don't want to go to 6 and have like a 2-lander and then not be able to cast anything. This way I'll be able to cast spells if I draw them, and I could counter his first creature if he is playing aggressive, so I don't know. See how it plays out. Tapped swamp. Interesting. Well, we'll drop the island. Gotta hold up the Essence Scatter. Knight of Grace. Alright, so we're playing Knights. That's a new one. I don't think I've played against this deck yet. It's pretty good though from what I have seen. Alright, let us go fetch. I don't know if I should have done that. I was kind of just trying to get a tap land out of the way, but now this one's just going to enter tapped anyways. So maybe it's better saving that so I can Fatal Push more. Sure. I'm just going to Vraska's Contempt that. Alright, black. Goodbye. Champion of Wits is an okay draw. Let's just get rid of some of these lands. Hopefully find some action. Uh-oh. Let's draw another Vraska's Contempt, please. Take your land. Doomfall. Do I Doomfall? I think I champion. Another Doomfall and a Fatal Push. I'm gonna discard Island. Fatal Push? Fatal Push will deal with the Black Knights. I can Doomfall for removal if I need to. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like you should just start down ticking Karn, to be honest. Give him another swamp. Hopefully that's not what he's waiting for. Another Gideon. Fine. So champion won't be able to deal damage. So I guess we're just gonna Doomfall here. We're quite far behind at this point. Alright, well. That works too, I guess. Player land. So Gideon, I mean, I think we're pretty happy to block him here. If he chooses to attack. So that's 2 contempts down. Okay, no blocks, that's fine. Either way, it puts champion in our graveyard so we can recast it. I think we're just gonna double Doomfall this turn. If we don't draw land. If we draw land, I don't know. We might still double Doomfall. Yep. Take 4. Nothing to cast is interesting. Yeah, we'll double Doomfall. Fatal Push Vraska's Contempt. So I'll take the Contempt. And we'll take the push. So that way our Champion of Wits will live, and our Scarab God will live. And our opponent is just on lands. So we might be in okay shape. Scarab God first, I think. Gets back his knight, sure. Plays it. What's his other card? Treasure map. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna Scarab God here. Hexproof from black. It's not protection from black though, so we can't block it, but we're just gonna be blocking Gideon. Drop the god. Do we hold the Evolving Wilds? I don't think so. I think we'll draw all this stuff to discard, and we really want the land if the Scarab God's going to be sticking around. As long as any player controls a black permanent. So we're taking 3 here, unless he drew removal. Knight of Grace, not removal. Alright, so we'll bounce off Gideon. And then we can start. Just champion, right? So let's stop at my upkeep maybe. And we'll go colorless, colorless, blue, black. Yep. Alright, draw 4. Discard tap land. And I guess another land. He's gonna treasure map. Do I attack with this champion? Doomfall? Sure. I think now I definitely do. Go to our main step. Target opponent exiles a creature they control. So they lose a knight. We could deal 4 to Gideon, but then we're taking 3. Are we okay with that? Probably. I mean, we're in good shape. But I guess if we stay on the defense, he can't attack. Whereas if we attack, then he can attack too. And we kind of want his creatures in the graveyard. So we'd rather force him to attack into us, maybe? I don't know. Do we need to put on a clock? Like, we're pretty favored at this point, I think, right? Oh, summoning sick. Can't attack anyways, alright. More thinking for nothing. Prevent all damage that he would do. So did you find removal? If you found removal, we might be in rough shape. Knight of Malice is not removal. Scries to the bottom. He's got all the mana. He can't Dead Linens Scarab God if I were to block. No land, please. Fatal Push. So we could Fatal Push the black one. I think we attack here. Mostly just for chart, of course. He can Deadlands my token though, and then get in with Knight of Grace, no problem. So that is a problem. I don't know. I'd rather just draw 2 here though. I think it's more important than being able to block with the champion token. He does have a knight in his graveyard right now, huh? I could just bring that back now. So that's probably my plan, actually. Can I chart and do that? Black, blue, colorless, yeah. So blue, colorless, chart a course. Does not have memorial. I've cast out for Gideon now. Yeah, we're in good shape. So he's going to draw an extra card here. I don't have to cast out Gideon now, but I can, if I so choose. He hasn't been attacking with Gideon, so it might be okay. I'd rather just get a knight here, I think. Alright. Nothing? Nothing's good for me. Get a knight. 5-4. Not bad. Fatal Push. No. Chart a course. I don't need it at this point. I have to ferry. Let's just get right on that. Alright, he scooped. Alright, so what do we do against this deck? We probably bring in the expertise. Oh, nope, I'm playing my Esper deck, not the blue-black deck. So I already have the expertise in here, actually. So that's good. I don't think I need the negates. Just take the Wordly if he has cast outs, maybe. The rest is I don't think I care about. Siphoner I don't think I care about. Like, I think my main deck's pretty well set up for this matchup. So it's just like familiars if I'm worried about getting beat down. You go down a Search and a Eldest Reborn for 2 familiars. See how they do. I think we'll be okay. Theoretically, we should be beating this deck. But if he like clears out good, then we can be in bad shape. Man, last game was weird. Just that like double Doomfall is Fatal Push and Vraska's Contempt, like kinda just left him on nothing. It's not exactly how I drew it up. Ah, freaking tap lands, man. I think I keep this hand on the basis of expertise though. I have a good 2, 3, 4 drop. Take search here, I guess. Or expertise, if you're really scared of it, is probably the more important card. It's a tough one though. It's definitely one of those two. To Fairy? I'm just gonna play the Catacomb here because I don't have a 1-drop. Don't have to show him the island that way. Yeah, I don't think Teferi is the pick there. Might be a case of people just not wanting to play against Teferi. But I can live with that. He's gonna get a hit in here. But what? Oh my god. I'm a fucking idiot. I Yep, I deserve that. Now search, sure. I can't believe I did that. Well, I'll drop this guy out anyways. Gain 2 life. So he gets his extra card. Karn, and I can contempt that, so that's no problem. It's like a completely different deck this time around. I'm gonna have to use my energy for that, unfortunately. But it's fine. I can't block, so I'm gonna attack you. So he's playing Gideon's Karns. Replace it of Evian Knights. Conceive Siphoner, I feel like, is probably a sideboard card. The Doomfalls are probably a sideboard card. There's the Knight. I need a double black. I can't cycle this. I can't expertise this turn either, so he gets an extra card. I'm just gonna chump block here. So that'll draw me an extra card at least. Yep. Another Fetid Pools. So that I'll cycle. It's not a terrible draw. He knows I have the expertise, so I feel like he's probably just playing around it. He's got that Memorial to bring something back too. So he probably has some creatures in hand that he's just holding on to. But I think I could hold this much longer, so might as well cast it. Not great draws. Guess that's not bad. Yeah, just expertise. I don't know if I cycle this. It's gonna depend what he casts. I'm not too far behind on cards, so might be okay. Siphoner. I don't know if that's cast out worthy, but I'm not gonna cycle. This is where he dumps all the creatures he was holding on to. Lost Legacy. What do you name? Scarab God? You already exiled the Teferi, right? It's probably a Scarab God or Teferi. I don't know what else you would care about. That's what he lost you last game. Vraska Expertise isn't probably a terrible name either. I already cast one of those. What do you name? Scarab God, yeah. Okay. I think we'll be okay. We still got the fairies and the Lilianas. Do this now. Hopefully don't regret it, but stop him from drawing the extra card and just hope he's not holding anything crazy. Hello? Gotcha. Bringing back a knight. That's fine. Oh, he's got 2 knights, okay. So that is a clock. We definitely need to find answers. And Teferi is not a good draw here. Cast down is okay. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'll crack it. I don't think he's really shown anything that Fatal Push won't already hit, so I'll just get the basic out of my deck. Cast down. So that's not the worst. We only had 2 Scarab Gods in the deck. I thought we played 3. Or 4 even. Land is not great. Yeah, I'm like looking at this. I thought we cut the Eldest Reborn. I'm not gonna play that yet. See if I can get 1 or 2 more creatures with it. We have a couple turns, so... Sure. That works with me. So what do we have to draw? We have 2 Teferis, we have Liliana, the Eldest Reborn would be an okay draw. Champions would be a decent draw. That's really what we're looking for. Sure. That's fine. That's literally the same as if you didn't do that, except I take 2 extra damage. He was dying for free anyways. I don't think that was really worthwhile, but... Another land. No threats. Just champion. I have a good hand though, but I really just want him to die. Discard the Essence Scatter. 3 Doomfall. I feel like he's might be holding a Vraska's Contempt. He probably uses it either way, so Let it slide. I'm just trying to think, like, what is he holding? If he's not just holding all lands. Easy block. Another knight. What do we have for mana? Let's do this first. Yeah, I'll Doomfall, I guess. I'll just see what he has. I guess it's probably 2 lands at this point. Settles. Alright. Same difference. But good to know about. Karn. Oh, it was a good draw. Sure. I'll Fatal Push it. Just gonna Champion of Wits this turn. Let's draw 4. I will discard Champion and Fatal Push. Play Courtyard, and we'll pass. Something to be said for maybe playing another Champion instead of discarding it, but like, my hand is good, so I don't want to just draw 2 and then discard them immediately. Those good cards. You can take Gideon. I don't really care about Gideon. Bloodfast. That one I do care about a little bit. Maybe I just give him the second Karn there. Can't do anything with it. And now I can't just attack and kill this Karn. Yeah. I think that was probably a mistake. But I just played Teferi here, so like I feel like by default playing Teferi here puts me in pretty good shape. Let's get rid of Gideon, or Karn. So I'll have to chump block, but I have the other champion. I can't attack with them anyways. Alright, discard lands. So you could just draw down to it here, but I think that's fine. It's 35 cards to my 22. Ugh. I do need to win at some point. This might be one of those dumb Teferi until he mills himself sort of games. Yep. Block. So I think we just start upticking Teferi as much as we can now. Gideon's a problem though, because I can't block him forever. That makes things worse. I'm not in good shape right now. Liliana would be a very good draw. Knight pretty easily there. So under a lot of pressure. Let's draw. Sure. There we go. I don't have anything in my graveyard, right? Familiars. I think I just tick up though. Should have expertised first. That's gonna cost me a planeswalker. That sucks. No lands. Yeah, now Gideon gets to kill Teferi. I have another Teferi though, so if he goes all in on Teferi here, that's not the worst. That's good for me. So we chump block Gideon and the knight kills Teferi. And then I just play the other Teferi. And expertise, and then make a zombie. I think Leon is the more important planeswalker here. Gotta attack it with the knight too. Actually, I don't have to block now. So what does this turn look like? Expertise kills his knight. Play Teferi. Tick down on Karn, but he could just draw Karn up again anyways. I can't give him the duress right now. That's why I get the Teferi in play. Fatal Push kills the knight, so I don't have to expertise now. That's good. Not bad at all. I think we're just sticking all the planeswalkers up here. And just chump blocking Gideon. If he starts down taking Karn, then I'm gonna have some more difficulties, but for now, this looks fine. Do I attack here? I think I do. Just attack Karn. I'll see why not. I only need one blocker for Gideon. I could attack Gideon. And then blink Karn. Sure. Who knows, maybe he'll burn his Settle with Wreckage because he is tired of holding it. So what can you draw that's bad for me? History of Benalias would be pretty bad. We've only seen one of those, I think, exiled with Karn. Really, he should just pull that back into his hand, I think. I have nothing to get back, right? No. Wish I could pick his graveyard. Yeah, the Lost Legacy definitely did a number. It just makes it harder to close out this game. Angel of Sanctions. Teferi. Liliana. Guess that makes sense. Sure. I don't know why he's still taking Karn up. I feel like you should be on the down-ticking plan at this point. We need to draw a Vraska's Contempt to deal with the Angel, though. Because if you can just cast it again, we're not really going to be getting anywhere. And it's going to be able to start knocking Teferi. Not good either. Fatal Push. I'm going to go up. Fatal Push deals with the Angel token. Doomfall. Doomfall is exile. So let's Fatal Push the token and exile the Angel, get Liliana back, and tick her up. If I can get a Teferi emblem, then I might be able to win this game still. I should, really. Doomfall was a good draw, and the Fatal Push. Alright, make a zombie. Kill this Gideon, make him play a new one. Or settle. Either way works for me. Although building up blockers for the history might be better. I mean, either way I have to chump block this Gideon, so... I think I just expertise the Knight, maybe? So he doesn't get anything out of it. He's only going to get one Knight to pump, as is. So I'll be able to chump the Knight and Gideon next turn. I am running out of cards, so gotta get this Teferi emblem out in the near future. Jeez. I've been playing Esper and Blue-White Control pretty much non-stop since Dominaria dropped, and I haven't had to deal with this this Teferi game plan thing where you can just loop them. You got the history back. So that's fine. We probably expertise here. And then we have two blockers. Vraska's Contempt. So if I attack both at Gideon, he settle the wreckages, then I expertise. I think that's fine. So swing both at Gideon. Finally gets rid of the settle. Then I expertise, get rid of his tokens, and Vraska's contempt. We'll get rid of the Karn. Actually, I think I just hold the expertise. Or the contempt, I mean. Hold that too. Good shape, I think. So he gets a knight, but it's summoning sick. So all I can do is attack with Gideon this turn, which I can chump block. Then next turn I'll be able to emblem while still keeping Teferi. The Eldest Reborn would be a good draw. Still having that in my deck. Alright. Attacking Liliana. I don't think I blocked that. I don't care about the Liliana ult. I'm more interested in having a blocker for both Gideon and a knight next turn. I can't Teferi emblem for 2 more turns, because I need Teferi to live too. I don't have any others, and I need to be able to loop him by having him bounce himself. Okay. I gotcha. I think I can tempt Gideon here. After his end step, in case he has another. So he's gonna have 2 attackers. I'm only gonna have 1 blocker. For each artifact you control, it'll be his only artifact. I think I'm good with this. He should have been down to Karn so long ago. I would be super dead, I think. I need to protect this Teferi for 2 more turns. Eldest Reborn, please. Doomfall. I have to minus her. So that's my blocker. Then I exile a creature. I'm cutting this super close. I need to be able to take up Teferi 1 more time. So I'm going to go down to 2 cards this turn. Tick him up, I have 1 card left. Tick him down now. I'm dead. I can't win. Right? Because I need Teferi to be able to tick up enough to bounce herself, or himself. And I'm a long ways from there. Yeah, that does it too. So history, murder. So he gets in at Teferi. So that's game, for sure. My last 3 cards. 2 cards. Why does I have 4 in my deck? So swing at Teferi. I don't have anything else. I could get my last contempt, I guess. Keep Teferi alive. But I'm dead. Teferi can bounce herself, but I just die slowly to Karn, long before he's gonna mill himself out. Alright, let's end this one. Phew, 47 minutes. Jesus. That was the longest fucking game. Alright, so what do I need? He has a lot of planeswalkers. I gotta ditch these familiars. I could bring in the Forsake the Worldly. Discard the Supreme Will. Or an Eldest Reborn. It's like not a good card early, so I don't want it, but then Duress. I think I want double Duresses. Just grab the friggin' negate too, I guess. Yeah, see how it plays out. Oh man, sorry for the long snooze fest there. That was not a fun game. But really, when he exiled the Scarab Gods, I kind of ran out of options there. They are my clock. Oh, hello. Connection lost. Is my internet dropping again? Alright. Well, I'll pause this recording here. I'm not going to make you sit through this reconnect thing. I will be back momentarily. Alright, we are back. Didn't take too long for my internet to fix itself. Surely get that issue fixed out, though. Turn 2 search. Seems good. Fatal push to deal with early threat. Doomfall, Essence Scatter. Yeah, I'm on board for this hand. Seems good. Hopefully, gonna go a little bit smoother this time. Search turn 2 is a good start. And there's our white mana. So there's a knight. I think we just Doomfall him here. Yeah, we'll keep that one. What you got? Gideon, Vraska's Contempt. Exile target artifact or enchantment. A Doomfall of his own. Really? I have 1 cast out, my dude. I'll take Gideon, so he can Doomfall me and take the expertise. That's fine. I guess he can blow up my search with these, huh? That's fine though. I can live with that. If he brought in 4 of those just for that. He's having to cast it this turn? Sure. So that's the expertise. Now I could just Fatal Push the Knight and whatever his next play is. That's a good one too. Yeah, I'll keep it. Why did it just auto pass my turn there? Hello? Oh, because it's fucking pro-black. Okay, that makes sense. He's stuck on 3 lands. No, I missed my land drop though. That sucks. No point in Scarab Godding when he has the Contempt in hand. I gotta get him to use that first. Ugh. Karn. Take a plains. Catacomb. I guess Scarab God, he uses his expertise. I don't really have a choice. I mean, I could just sit on it forever, but I need him to use the expertise one way or another. This forces him to use all his mana on it, at least. Yeah. Alright, well, let's draw Teferi. Sure. I can kill that one. Vraska's Contempt. I think I'm pretty happy to just hit Karn with that this turn. Not really how I want to tap, but it's fine. So I take 2 again. Just Fatal Push his Knight. Go from there. Man, this is going to be my last friggin' best of 3 I was going to record today. And it ended up being long as hell, unfortunately. Not really how I would have drawn it up. Surely just play the Knight, dude. Like, you gotta make me use the Fatal Pushes one way or another, so. Particularly, you should have probably used it before you attacked me there. So at least you can pump your Knight, or your other Knight. Well, I might just die to this Knight if we don't draw anything. Treasure map. Sky to the bottom. Scarab God. Okay. Alright, that scry makes me think he doesn't have an answer right now. So I'm gonna put it to the bottom though. Nope. So that's probably an answer to the Scarab God. Which means it's just a Vraska's Contempt, I imagine. I mean, it is my only other god, so if I lose that, we're just gonna have another long game like before. Or not. I could just lose to this Knight. I'm not gonna play another long game like that, by the way. If he exiles the Scarab God here, I'm probably just gonna scoop on my draw step. Unless I draw like Liliana. Alright, history is not gonna kill me by itself. It has the Deadlands, so that's something to keep in mind. You could scry and then get enough mana to Deadlands me. Which means I can't block this turn. Or we could do that instead. It's a lot of card draw. It's dug deeper than I have this game. But not gonna kill me yet. Yep. Could attack here. I can't block. As long as he has the dead lands. Fatal Push is a good draw. He has two of them. So you can't kill the Scarab God with that alone. I think I attack. Sure. So he's got one knight in the graveyard. I've got nothing, so that's all I can animate right now. Scry to the top. Actually, if I attack, you could double block. I mean, I have Fatal Push. That's fine. Double block. I dare you. He knows I have the cast down, I think, anyways, so. Timeout used. Alright, new win condition. My opponent, timeout, deciding whether or not to block. Nope. Boom. So he gets to draw a lot of cards here. He's gonna have basically 6 extra cards with all the treasure lands. Another knight. I'll counter that. Lost Legacy. Sure. This is my last Scarab God, so that would be a mistake to name. So he probably takes the Teferis here. Pretty much puts me all in on the Scarab God. Liliana's not going to win me any games. Actually, maybe Liliana's what I cut. Yep. He doesn't have Deadlands anymore, so he can't attack me. With the Knight anyways. Or, you know, with the Knight of Grace. Yeah. Alright. Let's bring back one. There's 2 in there now. That's good. Raska's Contempt. I mean, I'll keep that. Alright, let's see what you got. Can I attack here? Yes. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I'm just supposed to keep back and block. He's not going to jump though. So I can kill one thing and block two. So I don't have to take damage either way, but the blocks might be bad if he uses his Deadlands. We'll see. Everything I got's instant, so the only thing I can't deal with is just one night. Really, I could trade if I wanted to, and then I still get it back. But if he Deadlands it, then I can't. Well, I mean, I could make another one. It's also an option. It's an interesting game. I'm like kind of on the clock. If he gets another history, then I'm in pretty bad shape, I think, but it's winnable at the moment. His card draw's rough, though. So he can't Deadlands the new knight I'm going to get, since it's only sorcery speed. That is a perk, so no matter what, I'm going to be able to trade a token for that knight, and it'll basically be a net zero for me. So he can still nuke down this one, if he so chooses. Or he could play another one. Now he can't Deadlands at all. Now he still has one. I don't want to mouse over it because it'll maybe remind him of it if he wasn't already thinking about it. Alright, he's not using it. It's good for me. You could use it post-combat, but post-combat the damage will be done, I think. Alright, blue, black, colorless. Yeah, that's fine. Yes. Submit. And then fatal push. One of them. Block and block. I think that was good for me. Because it depends what his last card is. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on the Evolving Wilds. Oh, thank you. I think I attack with both here. No, just this guy. Because he's got Settle the Wreckage up. You want to settle my one token? Alright, we're just going to save this Contempt for a Planeswalker at this point. We'll cast down whatever's available. Alright, well, we're in okay shape. He has to draw 3 cards this turn, though. If he does have a settle, then this game might just be unwinnable, because I don't think I could kill him before this card advantage just buries me. But we'll see, I guess. What do you got? See, I don't know if I could attack with 2 knights, is the thing. Because if he settles both of them, then I kind of just run out of gas. Like, I only get stuff from his graveyard at the moment. Until I draw some, like, champions. Alright, that's a good draw for him. Bad draw for me. What else you got? Nothing? Alright. So those knights aren't a threat to us since we have first strike on ours. So we don't really have to worry about the history of Benalia Knights. It's really the Knight of Graces that matter. Our opponent loses life to these zombies too, actually. I wasn't thinking about that. I don't want to scry Contempt to the bottom. So we don't need to attack. I think it's actually in our best interest to try to just win with Scarab God's X life damage. I'm gonna attack with 1. Because I don't know if I can wait that long either. Because as soon as he draws a Vraska's Contempt, it's like game over for me. This is his last white knight though, so that's good to know. All the others I should have too much trouble removing. He gets to draw with his last 2 treasures here. Yeah, I think if I didn't have to play around the Settled Wreckage, we would definitely have won this game. But Settle's a good card, and if I don't play around it, then we would just lose this game if he has it. Attacking. Okay. It's good for me. Loses 2 more life here. I mean, it's a blocker. I guess I'll keep it. Gains me a little bit of life. I'm gonna attack with... Actually, let me destroy one of these first, and then I attack. So he'll have to block with the knight that matters if he wants to block. So if he has a settle, I want it to be the pro-white one that he kills. So this should force out the settle or the chump block. The chump block is really good for me. Because that means I get another knight. So I'm not going to play the familiar, because I'm just going to get that guy back. So there's no way he has a settle if he blocked there. I mean, I'll keep playing around it because I can, but... Karn? So Karn has to tick down. Yep. I'll kill it on my turn. I'll make a knight here. I think we're winning this game now. I only have to attack with one. Keep the champion. Actually, I don't even have to attack here. He's just dead to Scarab God if he doesn't kill it. Yeah, so if I attack with one, he could just jump block, no problem. If I attack with two, I kill him, but if he has Settle, then I can't kill him with Scarab God on my next turn. So, I think the safest thing is to just assume he doesn't have removal, because he hasn't had it yet. And if he does have it, then I'm going to have to go on the attack next turn with the tokens. Game 2 is a snooze fest, but this one ended up being pretty interesting. Our opponent got to draw a ton of extra cards, but he just couldn't find an answer to the Scarab God. And we got a win. So props to any of you guys who stuck around for that slugfest. You know, like, subscribe if you enjoy the content. Hopefully it's not all games this long. Let me know if you guys want to see drafts or the competitive events instead. I'm not sure about recording those ones because, you know, 7 best of 3s, or, you know, up to, I guess, up to 9 max best of 3s would end up being multiple videos, not just one. So I would have to do them like bits and pieces, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys want to see anything. If you guys want to see more, different decks, I don't know, advice on misplays, let me know. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Bye, guys.